The second map website we're going to look at is called ifitweremyhome.com. This is much more of a research-based website and not so much like a map-based website like the other maps, like the other websites I'm going to show. But it's very good at providing information on different countries throughout the world, and it does this by comparing countries. So you see in this view, we have our home, our country comparison. It shows disasters and has a contact page. So what we can do is compare countries. This is the home screen of this website, and as you can see, it has all the different countries listed here. What we're going to do is show a country comparison. So right at the top of the screen, you see country comparison. The default is to compare the US. So what we're going to do is compare the US to another country. So let's compare the US to France. So as you see compare the US to France. This website has the size relations using Google Maps. So as you can see, US is the background and France is the cutout here. So you can see the size relation. It has, it has things labeled, in tabs. So if France were your home instead of the US, you would consume 50% less oil. It has different facts, and with these facts, it has, the reasoning, the research behind the facts. So it's a very good research website. Information, who lives longer, demographic information, employment information. And then it also has more information about the country, so more information about France. And what I also like is it has books that you could research or that you can read about the country. So these are books that come right from France, to see what kind of the French culture. And it also has a place for comments, so you could, write your own comments about the differences between the countries as well as one country or the other. And what's also interesting is that you don't have to, just compare France. Well, you can also use this toggle to, compare. And you can also compare, you don't have to just compare the US. So you can also compare, France to another country, say Brazil. So now you have that information, in tab form of the differences between France and Brazil. And if I slide over, you can also see on Google Maps the difference in size, both, map view and satellite view. Another feature this website has is that it shows the impact of disasters. So as you see, this is on the home page. We can look at the visual impact the BP oil spill had. So, it gives just some background information on visualizing the BP oil spill. And then what we see on a map is the impact that the spill has in relation to where we live. So in New Jersey, you can see, the amount, the widespread, impact the spill had. And then it also has some information below to show. And you can also, on the map, see where it happened, put it back in the Gulf, as well as, where we saw it in New Jersey. And you can also move the spill to different locations. So this website is ifitweremyhome.com. It's a great research website to compare different countries, as well as provide solid information on disasters and country comparison.